right, buddy, out there, it's Kelly from Man and Kelly's Philippine Adventure. Decided we're going to do a little update on the COVID lockdown, the quarantine here in Consolacion, Cebu, Philippines. Things have changed around here, and not really for the better. We got some updates from Cebu City, which is excuse me, which is a couple of towns over. This is, of course, we have Consolacion where we live, and then you have Mandawi, and then you have Cebu City. Cebu City is about a half hour with good traffic, but with normal traffic it's about an hour drive, so it kind of gives you an idea about the traffic problems. So yeah, things have changed as far as here in Consolacion. We were going to go, they were thinking about going to modified general or modified community quarantine, I think it's called, which allows you basically to go anywhere you want to do and go, cross borders and things like that. Well, that got canceled last week because they had a spike in cases, even here in the Philippines, about 3 doors down and maybe 2 doors up. They had 2 new cases. One of them was a first response worker, and I think it was her husband also are infected. The ambulance came out and picked them up, I think 2 days ago. So it's getting scarier. And where we go shopping at the SM Mall here in Consolacion, that's where we have a grocery store inside. The doorman there, the guard there, also came down with COVID-19. So can't say it enough, people. If you're going to go out, wear a mask, wash your hands, don't touch anything that you don't have to. If you pick something up, wash your hands immediately afterwards. We carry alcohol 70% because they said that works best for it. The higher the alcohol. So we wash our hands constantly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you an update on the total here for the Philippines. As of yesterday, which is June 29th yesterday. So total yesterday, we have 36,438 cases here in the Philippines. That's plus 985 added on yesterday. So they had 900 new cases yesterday in the total Philippines, not just on our island of Cebu. Now, out of those 34,000 or 36,000 infected, active cases, which means they're probably in the hospital or they're under quarantine or something like that, they're active. Sorry about that. We have 25,227. So, it's 3/4 of the infected or more that are active and being looked after. Now, we do have recovered some good news. We do have some good news. We have some bad news. The good news is that as of yesterday, there is 9,956 cases that have recovered from COVID. And as of yesterday, we had 270 more recovered out of the total 9,000. So that's good. That's really wonderful. Now, the bad news, the deaths. And I really don't like doing these part, but you gotta. Okay, as of yesterday, we had 1,255 deaths, and yesterday they added 11 more to it. So it is increasing. More people are dying here. It's nowhere near the cases I know we have back in the States, and I just feel real bad about that. I think about what our country is going through over there, constantly, and it's a really scary thought. My mother lives there up there in Indiana, and luckily she's not one of the states that are that are still going up and up. They're kind of plateauing right now as far as new cases, and hope it stays that way. I would like it to start dropping. I also heard that Americans are now possibly going to be banned. Now, we don't know for a fact. I don't know if it's gone through or not. But I guess Canada and Europe both are going to say no Americans until this gets under control. which it really puts a dent in our passport as far as Americans being a very trusted country to go anywhere. And I feel bad about that. So, you know, but so let's get back to the Philippines in Cebu City, which again is 2 cities over. This is what they had to say over there. Check this out.
The National Coronavirus Task Force deploys more soldiers and police, including elite Special Action Force troopers, to Cebu City. It is now the new epicenter of the virus in the Philippines. 12 barangays in the city were put on total lockdown with the new overseer of the coronavirus response in the city, Environment Secretary Roy Simatu.
Okay, so there you have what the report has for Cebu City. Now they didn't say that excuse me, that they added 150 soldiers, and they have basically a small armada of military vehicles and like jeeps and stuff like that. So they made it very clear on the news that if you get caught breaking the quarantine rules, such as being out in public without a mask, being out after a certain time, you will be arrested on the spot. They will no longer give tickets and things like that. Now they say you break it, there's no warning or nothing like that. You break the law, you get arrested. This is a hardcore crackdown, they said, on Cebu City, because once they relaxed from ECQ to GCQ, people just went stupid. They just stopped wearing masks and they ignored the whole social distancing. They ignored the whole thing. So that didn't work out for them. And and of course we're scared because it's right next door. And they're already threatening to knock us back down to ECQ. We're still at GCQ, but I don't know how long it'll be until we get, dropped to ECQ, which means we won't be allowed to go out. Now, what has changed here for us, we were allowed to go to the grocery store on Sundays and I think Fridays, Mondays and Fridays. Now we were told yesterday that we still can go on those days, but our allotment time to go to the store, like go to the grocery store or the wet market, is only afternoon. So when they took the daily amount of time, they split it up. So barangays 1 and 2 can go in the morning, barangays 3 and 4 can go in the afternoon, and then the evening 5 and 6. So they try to not get everyone going at once like we were when Sunday came. Bam! It's like you just took off and hope you didn't have a big long line of people to get in or get out. So that was it. Other than that, as of right now, nothing else has changed for us, and we're hoping to keep it that way. Stupid dogs. As far as my family is going, we're still doing really good. No sickness. Thank God. We're still hanging in there, waiting, and hoping something will change soon. So that is our update for the coronavirus here in Consolacion, Cebu, Philippines. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and leave any comments below. I answer all comments as fast as I can. Sorry, this is not an upbeat video. It's kind of depressing of what's going on, and just not only here but all around the world. So everyone out there, please take care, and I'll see you in the next Philippine adventure. Bye-bye.